told you once, half drunk on the couch, that he still texts me what's up when he's in town. You rolled your eyes, said babe, that's ancient dust. Kissed my forehead, swore I could trust. I laughed it off, buried it deep. Never thought the name I feared would be the one you'd keep. But screenshots don't lie, and neither do friends. You picked the one name I begged you to pretend. I gave you every insecurity I owned. You held it like a map and went straight home. You picked the one name I was scared of, the only ghost I ever asked you not to raise. Out of 7 billion people you could have hurt me with, you chose the exact face that kept me awake. I said anyone but him, and you heard trying. Now I'm the joke in every group chat I'm in. Congratulations, love, you won the cruelest game. You picked the one name and burned it into my shame. Tuesday morning, I read it in the car. I miss you too at 2 a.m. from his bar. Same bar where I cried in the bathroom stall. Told you he still thinks he could have had it all. You swore on your life that the messages stopped, then turned off your red receipts and let the new ones drop. I sat in the driveway till the engine went cold, repeating anyone but him like it could still be controlled. Funny how specific pain can feel, like a bullet with my own handwriting seal. You picked the one name I was scared of, the only fear I ever handed you by hand. You could've chosen strangers, could've kept it random, but you aimed for the wound you knew what it meant. I said not him, and you translated prove it. Now I flinch every time somebody says his name. Congratulations, love, you hit the only target I drew. You picked the one name and made every nightmare come true. I wish you'd chosen someone I could hate without history, someone I could delete and never have to miss me. But you went straight for the scar. I showed you in the dark, pressed until it opened and called it a spark. You picked the one name I was scared of, and now it's carved where your forever used to be. I guess I drew the lines around the thing that could destroy me, and you just colored inside them perfectly. I hope he was worth it, I hope he holds you tight. I hope you never have to hear anyone but him one more night. You picked the one name, now I can't say any name without tasting betrayal and feeling the same. Anyone but him, anyone but him. You picked the one and killed the trust within. 11:47 p.m., the room is blue. I swore I'd stop, but I'm back on your view. You're laughing in a bar I've never seen. Sun-kissed shoulder, someone's hand on your waist. Same smile you used to waste on me, only brighter now, like it's finally free. And I hate how good you look when you're not mine, how happiness fits you better than I ever did this time. Thumb on the screen, like a knife in my ribs. I'm a ghost in your heart, he's nobody forgives. I mute your story, but I still watch the glow. A masochist prayer that you'll never know. You're happier now, God, it kills me to see the version of you that stopped waiting for me. I hate that I check, hate that I care, hate that I'm proud and destroyed in the same breath of air. You're shining, you're gone, you're finally at peace, and I'm scrolling in circles, begging the ache. fantasies. There's a dog in your lap that isn't ours. Coffee shop mornings, new songs in your car. You dance in the kitchen like nobody's filming, but I'm here in the dark, still rewinding the ending. Your life is different when it's not for me. It's lighter, it's louder, it's 23. And I'm 29 with a chest full of thorns, like in Ghost at 3 a.m. What my real life mourns. I could unfollow, I could block, I could heal, but pain is the only proof this was ever real. I mute your story, but I still watch the glow. A secret addiction I'll never outgrow. You're happier now, and it burns like a sin, 'cause part of me wishes you'd hurt like I've been. I hate that I check, hate these tears on my face, hate that your joy takes a permanent space. You're living your love, you're finally free, and I'm stalking the girl who forgot about me. Maybe I keep coming back to remind myself that some people bloom the second they leave the shelf. You were wilting with me, I see it so clear. I was rain on your petals for year after year. So why does it hurt when you're finally dry? Why do I punish myself with the proof you're alive? I'll mute your stories when I'm strong enough to, but tonight I still need to remember you. You're happier now, and I hope that it stays, even if watching you heal is a price that I pay. One day I'll log off, one day I'll let go, one day I'll stop haunting the girl that I broke. Till then I'm just pixels and unsent regret. Love in the light I no longer get. That story fades, screen goes black. I close the app, but never close the crack. It was 2:17, the room was dim. I reached for your charger like I always did. My thumb brushed something cold underneath the bed. A black little burner that I'd never seen. Screen lit up quiet with a name I didn't know. Don't say my real one, delete after you read. My heart dropped heavy like a stone in slow motion, while you were in the shower humming soft as the ocean. Funny how 3 inches of mattress can hide a whole second life. Funny how I memorized your laugh, but never learned your lies. Second phone, second soul, second phone, second soul, second set of secrets you never let me hold. While I was giving you my nights, my mornings, my whole world, you were texting someone else, I'm on my way, girl. Second phone, second heart beating in the dark, while mine just fell apart. I guess I was a fool who only had the one. You needed two to keep the real one going. I scroll back months like a ghost in your timeline. Same nights you said I'm tired, just need quiet time. There were hearts in red, there were plans in blue. Every I love you, you told me wasn't true. You dried your hair, smiled, that's what I want for dinner. I stared at my plate like a convicted sinner. How do you act normal when the whole script just burned? How do you kiss someone whose pages you just turned? You said, baby, what's wrong? You look kinda pale. I almost laughed, almost told the tale, but silence felt safer than watching you lie to my face. So I swallowed the truth and let it sink to its place. Second phone, second soul, second set of secrets you never let me hold. While I was giving you my getting cold, I left it on the table with everything I know. You'll wake up soon and act like nothing ever changed. I'll act like I believe you till I walk away. Second phone, second you, I only wish I'd been the one. You hit it too, but I was just a cover, the safe and quiet one. You needed two lives, I wasn't either one. 2:17, the minute I died. Rain on the window, you still humming inside. Red light bleeding through the windshield, your hand on my thigh. Like every other night, you turn from the window, smile like you meant it. Then the words came out soft, I love you. But they hung in the air 3 seconds too long, like a tape that got caught before the song. I nodded, said it back, kept both hands on the wheel. But the silence that followed was the loudest thing I'd feel. Street lights blink yellow, slow like they know something just cracked that'll never regrow. You looked at the dashboard, bit your lip just a little. I pretended I didn't notice the tremble in the middle. I heard the pause before the fall, the tiny little silence that ended it all. You still said the words, they just didn't fit right. Like a coat you outgrew, but wore anyway tonight. I love you, but it landed unsure. And now the drive home is a 3-word blur. I heard the hesitation, and I can't unhear it anymore. Radio low, some song we used to scream. You're tracing circles on the window steam. I keep my eyes on the road, counting white lines, each one another, maybe another sign. You clear your throat like you're gonna explain, but the moment passes and nothing's the same. 10 miles of nothing feels like 100 years. We're side by side, but I'm alone in here. Heater clicks off, cold starts to creep. You pull your knees up and pretend you're asleep. I almost ask, almost pull over and cry, but what do you say when the answer's goodbye? I heard the pause before the fall, the tiny little silence that ended it all. You still said the words, they just tasted like lies, even when they came from your beautiful eyes. I love you, but it wavered, it broke, and the quiet after, it cut like smoke. I heard the hesitation, now it's all I hear when you spoke. Maybe you still mean it 90%. Maybe tomorrow you say it different. Maybe I'm cruel for holding that breath against you, but once you hear the crack, there's no going back to the version of us before that night. When I love you still felt like forever, not polite. Turn signal clicking like a countdown clock. I pull in the driveway, engine ticks, then stops. You open your door, whisper goodnight real small. I sit in the dark long after you're gone. I heard the pause and it follows me in, through the door, up the stairs, under my skin. I still love you, keys on the table, your coat still warm. I stand in the hallway, replaying that storm. 3 seconds too long, 3 seconds too late. The quietest drive, the heaviest weight. 1:42 a.m. July 17. You still show up first in my call log. I keep it safe like a pressed flower that cuts. Some hours daily, but I never press play. I know every breath by heart anyway. The way you laughed at first said, hey, it's me. Then the air got heavy like you couldn't breathe. You talked about the rain, how it matched your mood, how you tried so hard, but it still wasn't good. I'm out the words with you in the dark, like some broken prayer I can't restart. 47 seconds of almost fine, then the last 4 ruined the rest of my life. Voicemail number 3, still in my phone. A little red circle I can't leave alone. I'll never hit play, but I'll never delete, 'cause losing you twice is more than I can keep. It ends with I'm sorry, this isn't working. Every day I almost press it just to hear you hurting, but I know how it ends, so I let it stay unread. The last time you said my name still lives inside my head. Sometimes 3 a.m. makes me brave for a second. I unlock the screen, watch the bar fill with dread. My thumb shakes above the speaker icon like a trigger I swear I'll never pull again. I wonder if your voice still cracks on the sorry, if the rain still falls in the background for me, or if time smoothed it out, made you calm and sure, while I'm stuck in the pause right before the word. I paid the phone bill just to keep you alive, a monthly subscription to the night you said goodbye. Voicemail number 3, my secret little grave. I visit without moving, like a coward, like a slave. I'll never hit play, but I'll never let go. Some wounds only bleed when you leave them alone. It ends with I'm sorry, this isn't working. 4 words I replay without ever hearing. I know how it ends, so I keep it on ice. The last time you loved me still pays the price. Maybe one day I'll be strong enough to delete, weak enough to listen and fall at your feet. But tonight I just hold the phone to my chest like it's your heartbeat I'm still trying to kiss. Voicemail number 3, you're quieter each year, but I keep you on life support with unshed tears. I'll never hit play, I'll never move on. Some ghosts only speak when the living are gone. And it ends with I'm sorry, this isn't working. I still can't decide which part is more hurting, the fact that you left or the fact that I stayed, listening to silence for 47 seconds a day. Message kept. July 17. Goodbye. 1:42 a.m. Goodbye. Goodbye. I was just walking, didn't mean to turn left, down the alley behind the record store we left. Fairy lights still tangled in the same old tree, same cracked brick wall, leaning over me. I start like someone pulled a wire in my chest. There you were under the glow we used to call ours. Same spot, same tilt of the head, only his hands down instead. The universe has a sixth sense of humor. It kept the background and just changed the rumor. Same corner, different mouth, same string lights raining down. Same heartbeat I used to know, now beating for someone else in the afterglow. I stood in the shadows like a deleted scene, watching you rewrite the night that made me believe. First kiss, last look, same place, different book. You kissed him where you first kissed me, and turned a memory into a crime scene. Memory into a crime scene. You laughed that little laugh, the one with the no screen. He caught it in his palm like it was never once mine. Your fingers in his hair doing a spiral thing. I taught you on a night when we still had everything. 3 seconds of contact and 6 months collapsed. I felt the past peel off me like wet paper at last. You never saw me frozen 10 feet away. Some ghosts are polite enough to stay out of the frame. I wanted to scream, that's my spot on her lips, but the city kept breathing and swallowed the words I couldn't spit. The same corner, different mouth, same graffiti, still bleeding south. Same August air, same bruised sky. Same girl, different reason why. I guess locations don't belong to anyone, they just rent themselves to whichever love comes. First kiss, last look, same place, different book. You kissed him where you first kissed me, and murdered the boy who still thought it was holy. I wonder if you felt it, the echo under your tongue, or if sacred only lies in the mouth it's taken from. The same corner, empty now, lights still blink, but they don't know how to shine for someone who isn't there. I left my shadow leaning on the air. One day I'll walk past and feel nothing at all. The bricks will forget, the night won't recall, but tonight I still taste the ghost of your lip gloss on a mouth that isn't yours, in the exact spot we got lost. Same corner, different ending. Same me, still standing. Thumb slipped on a memory in the dark. Double tap reflex like muscle memory spark. 6 months clean, I was doing okay, till your face showed up in yesterday's grayscale. You were smiling in a cafe I never got to see. Sun on your cheek like it forgave you for leaving me. One tiny red heart glowing like a crime. Then the screen went cold and I knew it was time. I watched the loading circle spin like a guillotine. One accidental like and I'm dead to you again. Blocked at 307, the quietest execution. The digital door slam with no discussion. I didn't mean to reach, it was just a ghost in my hand, but you saw the notification. vacation and chose to make it in. 6 months of silence, shattered by a heart I didn't send. Now I'm not even a shadow in your phone, just a name you finally can. Accidental heart at 3 a.m. and you killed the last loose thread. I typed sorry, it was an accident into the void. Watch the message turn green, then paranoid. Your profile picture vanished like smoke in the wind. The follow button grayed out, mortally sin. I wonder if you laughed, if you rolled your eyes, if you told your friends, look who still tries. Or if you just felt nothing and pressed block like breath. Either way I'm erased, digital death. Funny how one tap can reopen the grave. I was almost a person you forgot to save. Block at 307, mercy without sound. You didn't even let me bleed out on the ground. Just a clean little cut, no bandage, no trace. Now I'm not in your stories, not even your space. 6 months of healing undone by a thumb. Now I'm drunk on the silence where apologies come. Accidental heart at 3 a.m. You made sure it won't happen again. Maybe I liked it on purpose. Maybe my subconscious pressing. Maybe some wounds don't wanna close. They just wanna know you still feel them. Block at 307, the final deletion. A love story ended by muscle memories freezing. I'll laugh about this one day, I swear that I will. Till then I'm staring at this account, doesn't exist, like it's the last thing you ever killed. Accidental heart at 3 a.m. Guess some ghosts don't know they're supposed to stay dim. Notification clear, contact removed. Good night, good night, goodbye. Cleaning out for the new year, I told myself I was finally clear. Top drawer, middle drawer, then the one I avoid. Back left corner, something small makes a noise. Little blue box still wrapped in the same silver string I tied with shaking hands the night before everything. Receipt still inside, February 14th. 1 year ago today you stopped being my dream. It's stupid how paper can weigh more than stone. How a ribbon can still cut straight through to the bone. Anniversary gift that never left my hands. A necklace with the day you'd stop making plans. I bought it when forever still fit in my mouth. Now it lives in the dark like a secret that went south. Draw a 3 back left corner where I keep the almost was. A tiny silver circle that still says always. I never got to watch it rest against your skin, so I let it rust in silence for the love I couldn't win. I opened the box just to hear the glass click, like maybe the sound would bring 1 second back. Cold chain slides through my fingers like water, like time. 24 tiny numbers engraved on the inside. 02/14/24, the day I thought we'd never end. Funny how metal remembers what people forget. I almost put it on, almost wore my own grave, then closed the lid softly like a coffin I forgave. Some things aren't meant for life, some gifts only shine at night. Anniversary gift, the time never delivered, wrapped in the wish of a boy who still shiver when you said my name, like it was something you keep. Now it sleeps in the drawer with the promises I couldn't speak. Drawer 3, back left corner, my museum of one. A love letter in silver that never saw the sun. I'll leave it exactly where it is till the string turns to dust and always forgets what it was. Maybe one day I'll give it to someone new and lie that the date is just pretty not true. Or maybe I'll bury it under the floor, so no heart ever has to carry it anymore. Anniversary gift I still can't throw away, proof that I loved you enough to plan a whole year of days. I close the drawer gentle like I'm tucking you in. Turn off the light and let the dark wind. Drawer 3, back left corner, that's where my future went. A circle too small for the years we never spent. One day the ribbon will break, one day I'll forget the ache. Till then it waits. Oh, 214, forever unclaimed. Happy anniversary, wherever you are. The gift is still here, still exactly where you left my heart. I saw the group chat screenshots last night. Your best friend posted finally free from that guy. Heart emoji champagne, he was toxic all along. I read it 3 times just to make sure I was wrong. But there I was painted crazy, controlling cold, while I still have the voicemails of me begging you don't go. On my knees in the hallway crying into your shirt. You said I need space and I thought I was the hurt. You rewrote the credits before the movie even ended. Made me the monster so nobody asked what you intended. You told him I was the problem while I was still bleeding on the floor. Told him I broke you, I trapped you, I smothered you, when I was the one begging for 1 second more. You turned my please stay into he wouldn't let me leave. Made my love sound like change so your friends would believe. I guess it's easier to walk when the one left behind is the villain in every story you leave behind. Mutual friends stopped looking me in the eye. They heard I screamed, I stopped, I made you cry. Funny, I never raised my voice once in 2 years. Only whispered I'm sorry through 2,000 tears. You posted that quote about healing from people who never cared, while I still sleep in the hoodie you left here. I became the cautionary tale at every table. The run the second he says forever fade. You needed a reason that didn't sound like you just got bored, so you handed me the knife and told him I swung it toward. You told him I was the problem so you could feel clean when you left. Told him I ruined you, drained you, destroyed you, while I was counting the days since you took your last breath. In this apartment, in this bed, in my arms, you turned my heartbreak into your redemption arc. I hope the new version keeps you warm at night, the one where I'm the storm and you're the light. I almost commented that's not how it happened. Almost posted the text where I begged you to stay, but villains don't get footnotes. So I let you have your escape. You told them I was the problem, and they'll never know the truth, that the only thing I'm guilty of is loving you too much to lose. You turned my don't go into good riddance, made my devotion the crime of the century. I hope one day the story gets old and you miss the boy you buried to feel free. I wasn't the problem, I was just the one who stayed while you wrote the villain and walked away unscathed. Your villain origin story now playing on repeat. I hope it keeps you company when happy gets hard to keep. I know you won't pick up. That's okay. I saw you at the grocery store today. You were laughing in the coffee aisle. He was reaching for the dark roast, and you stopped him with that little smile. 2 sugar splash of oat milk, no lid, the way you like it when it's cold outside. I almost walked over, almost said it out loud. Then I remembered I don't have the right. Some things you never unlearn, like the sound of your keys or how you stir counterclockwise 3 times exactly. I hope he knows the way you like your coffee. I hope he knows you hate the phone. I hope he asks why you keep the porch light on. I hope he learns the songs you hum when you're alone. I hope he memorizes the freckles on your left shoulder. I hope he never makes you explain why you cry at the same part of that movie. I still do, I still know, and I still love you enough to hope he knows too. I stood there holding cereal I don't eat, watched him kiss your forehead like it was easy, like he earned the quiet parts of you I fought for, like he never had to beg to be let in the door. I wanted to hate him, God I really tried, but he looked at you the way I still do when I close my eyes. This is the last message, I'm deleting your number after this. I just needed you to know someone out there still says your name like a prayer, even if it's not allowed anymore. I hope he knows the way you like your coffee. I hope he knows you steal the blankets and give them back when I got cold. I hope he knows you dance when you think no one's watching. I hope he knows you're terrified of getting old. I hope he knows everything I never got to finish saying. I hope he loves you better than I did. I hope he loves you enough. I still do. I always will take care of her. She likes it strong, 2 sugars, no lid.
Message saved. End of messages. Message saved. End of messages.
tires humming on the interstate. Dashboard clock says it's getting late. Phone connects same as it always did. That playlist starts when I'm 23, us. Your name in the title like a scar that won't fade. I swore I deleted but I never obeyed. Thumb hovering over, skip like a loaded gun. One tap and it's over, one tap and I run, but I don't. I let it play, I let it play, even though it tears the lining out of every day. Your favorite part coming up in 3, 2. I turn it up louder just to feel close to you. White lines blur with the tears I don't fight. I let our song ruin me every damn night. I could stop it, I should stop it, God I know, but I let it play. Good letting go, women letting go. Track 7 is the one we slow dance to in socks. Kitchen lights low, 2 a.m. on the clock. You sang in my ear like the world wasn't there. Now the empty car sings it back like a prayer. I mouth every word, crack voice in the dark. Still knowing the harmony's supposed to start. I let it play, I let it play, I let it play, even though it's killing me in the slowest way. The bridge comes where you used to squeeze my hand. I still reach across to the sea when no one stands. Some songs are graves we keep visiting twice. I let it play, I pay the price. I could skip, I could stop, I could save my soul, but I let it play because it's all I've got left to hold. Maybe one day I'll hear it in a grocery store, and it won't drop me straight to the floor. Maybe one day I'll smile instead of break, but tonight ain't that night, for heaven's sake. So I drive in circles, refill the tank, keep the battery charged just to hear you say baby again. I let it play, I let it play, till the final note fades and the silence slays. Then I hit repeat like a man possessed. Same damn song, same damn mess. One day I'll lay this ghost to rest, I swear I will. Till then I let it play, I let it play, because hurting like this is the only proof you were real. I let it play, I let it play, I let it play. Dashboard glow, 317 and song and starts again. I let it play, I let it play, I let it play. I dragged it in alone this year, the biggest one on the lot. Thought maybe if it filled the room, it'd fill the hole you left. Tied it to the roof myself, needles raining on the hood, same way they rained on us last year when we laughed like kids up to no good. I got it up right in the stand, tightened every screw, then the smell hit me like a fist, and I knew pie makes me sick now. The sharp green perfume is tangled in the memory of your hair in this same room. I bend over the kitchen sink,
Retching up last year's joy. Cause every breath of Christmas tree smells like the girl who destroyed this heart that still beats in four time for you. Pie makes me sick, and I bought 12 feet of proof. I tried the candle trick, cinnamon, cloves, anything to kill it. Lit the whole damn house on fire with spices, but the tree won't quit. It's bleeding, dancing through the hallway, under the bedroom door, where you used to shake snow from your curls onto my floor. Now I sleep on the couch with the windows cracked in December air, trying to freeze the smell out, trying to freeze you out of there. The lights are up but unplugged, I can't stand the glow. It turns a needle silver just like your hair in the falling snow. Pie makes me sick now. I clawed in my throat all night, tried to cough up the taste of your neck in the firelight. I'd saw the damn thing in half if I thought it would help me forget. But the sap's in the carpet, the walls, my skin, my breath. I'm drowning in Christmas while the calendar won't move on. Pie makes me sick, and the tree keeps breathing you till dawn. Yeah. I thought about dragging it out back, lighting it up in flames. Watch last December burn orange and scream your name. But I just sit here on the floorboards, forehead against the trunk, breathing you in like poison, getting drunk. Pie makes me sick. Pie makes me sick, love, and I can't make it leave. It's the only part of you that it still lets me keep. So I'll stay here getting sicker till the needles all fall dead. Then I sweep them in a box, it's marked do not open again. Maybe next year I'll buy plastic, maybe next year I'll skip it all together. Maybe I'll just keep bleeding out in this smell of us forever. The tree stands dark and silent. I'm curled up at his feet. Pine makes me sick, but it's the closest I get to your heartbeat. Pie makes me sick, but it's the closest I get to your heartbeat. I found the page you dug it last July. That little red circle like a bullseye on my heart. You laughed and said only if you're feeling reckless. I swore I'd make your Christmas breathless, so I hunted it down, paid full price, no regret. The last one in the state, the sales girl won't forget how my hands shook when I said it has to be perfect. She didn't know perfect don't matter when it's worthless. Silver paper, satin bow so tight, tied it like I could still tie you to my life. Now I'm parked under dying mall lights, perfectly wrapped, nowhere to go tonight. Holding the one thing you wanted most in a box that feels heavier than a ghost. Tears hitting the ribbon, turning red to rust. Every bow I tie comes undone like us. I bought you the dream you drew in ink, but dreams don't have addresses when love starts to sink. I walked past the fountain where you threw in a dime. Wish for forever, got 3 months time. The Santa in the center still rings the same bell. Sounds like a heartbeat when it all went to hell. Kids are screaming, moms are rushing, life moves on. I'm fossilized in December, holding what you wanted all along. Oh, right. flashlights glowing red, purplely red. And you're gone instead, try to outrun the truth in every store aisle. But the truth caught me here, mile after mile. Tears on the paper smudging to my love, from the fool who still isn't good enough. I bought the one thing that would've made you cry happy, now it's just making me cry. I keep thinking maybe I'll leave it on your porch, ring the bell and run like some coward torch. But you changed the locks, changed your name in my phone, changed the channel on every future we've known. So it sits on the passenger seat like a hostage, a ransom I can't pay to get the past to stop this. Mall's closing down, they're killing all the lights. Perfectly wrapped, dine with me tonight. I'll carry it home, set it under my tree. One lonely present, no one open but me. Maybe next year I'll burn it, maybe I'll let it stay. Proof I still love you in the most broken way. I gave you the gift you circled in red, now it's the only heartbeat I've got left. Engine won't start, or maybe I won't let it. Some sentences we just don't finish. Snow on the windshield, blurring the view. Perfectly right, perfectly, perfectly. Without you, without you. Snow's falling soft on the county line, radio's playing that same old time. I grip the wheel like it owes me something. Every mile feels like I'm still running from the ghost of your laugh in the cold night air, from the way you looked with snow in your hair. I told myself I'd take the back way home, avoid the square, just leave it alone. But muscle memory's crueler than me, it drags me straight down Evergreen Street. There's a tree, still blazing white and red. Yellow tape should be wrapped around it instead. That's where you leaned in, where I lost my mind. Our first kiss frozen in those colored lights. Now every bulb feels like evidence of a love that vanished without defense. Driving past the place we used to be, it's a crime scene Christmas without you and me. Couples pose for pictures where we once stood, laughing like forever felt that good. I slow the truck, let the engine idle, watch their joy like it's on trial. I'm the only one who knows what happened here, how a single kiss turned into a year, then turned into silence, turned into gone. Now the lights keep shining, but the magic's moved on. There's a tree, still blazing white and red, feels like forensics should be here instead, marking the spot where my heart flatlined. December 24th, the scene of the crime. I still taste the peppermint on your breath, still feel the moment love went cold to the touch. Driving past the place we used to be, it's a crime scene Christmas and I'm the debris. I should hate this town, I should hate this night, I should hate the way those lights still fight. The dark like nothing ever went wrong, but I just sit here singing our old song under breath, fogging up the glass, wishing I could put the moment in handcuffs and lock it away so it can't hurt anymore. But the sin experience his life on this same damn tour. There's a tree marking me in white and red, the only witness that never left. It's all the beginning, it's all the fall. It knows I'm guilty of loving you at all. One more slow drive-by, one more silent scream. Merry Christmas to the ghost of my dream. Every year I'll pass this place, it seems a crime scene, Christmas in the glow of the tree. Snow keeps falling, covering the ground, but it can't bury the ache I found. I shift into drive, let the headlights lead past the scene of the crime on Christmas Eve. Snow keeps falling like it don't know she's gone. I drag the boxes down, same ones we used since we were 21. Red felt letters spell our names, hers still stitched in perfect white. I hang them side by side again, like muscle memory can make this right. The fireplace is crackling, but it sounds too loud. Every popping hiss reminds me she's not on the couch. Two stockings on the mantle, one of them still full of hope I never sent. My stuff, the candy canes and guilt, hers just hangs there innocent. I sit here in the glow of colored lights that blur when tears begin, staring at the empty one that waits for footsteps never coming in. I bought her favorite peppermint, the kind she steal right from my mug. Put it in a little tin, like that could ever be enough. The clock strikes 12, the house is still, even the dog gave up on joy. I whisper Merry Christmas, love, to the quiet like a little old boy. I reach to take hers down, but my hand just freezes in midair. Some habits die harder than the heart that put them there. Two stockings on the mantle, one of them still full of hope I never sent. My stuff, the candy canes and guilt, hers just hangs there innocent. I sit here in the whole damn night, tracing every thread she sewed, wondering how a piece of cloth can hold the heaviest load. Maybe next year I'll pack it away, maybe next year I'll be strong. But the calendar keeps lying, and the nights are still too long. So I leave it there till morning, let the fire burn down slow. Two stockings, one empty heart, and nowhere else to go. Two stockings on the mantle, my sack's heavy, hers weighs nothing at all. I used to fill them both with dreams, now I can't feel one at all. If love could climb inside that wool and warm it from within, I'd give every Christmas left in me just to see hers full again. Snow keeps falling, the fire dies, I'm still staring, red-eyed. Two stockings on the mantle, one for her, one last time. She packed her bags on December 23rd. Said the holidays make everything feel too real, and I can't breathe in here. Kissed my cheek like it was nothing, walked out into the snow, Left the tree half decorated and the porch light burning cold. I stood there in the doorway, watching taillights disappear. Now the silence sounds like jingle bells ringing in my ears. Every light feels fake tonight, every color too damn bright. Strung up joy that's blinking lies right into my eyes. The whole street's dressed in red and green, but it's all monochrome to me. Since she said Christmas makes it real, and real was too much for her to keep. Now every light feels fake, and none of them can reach the dark inside of me. I still plug the damn thing in, the tree we picked out in the rain. Her favorite ornament's crooked, the one that says our names. I can't bring myself to fix it, can't bring myself to take it down. So I sit here on the hardwood counting seconds till it burns the house to the ground. Carols leaking from the neighbors, laughing kids out throwing snow. I hate them all for feeling something I don't know. Every life feels fake tonight, every bulb a cheap disguise, trying hard to sell a feeling that already died. I used to love the way they shimmered on her face this time of year. Now they're just electric reminders that she isn't here. Yeah, every light feels fake, and none of them can reach the dark she left behind me. I keep thinking if I leave her, or maybe she'll come walking back, say she made a mistake, say she wants to real again. But the clock hits 3 a.m., the snow turns into sleep, and the only thing that's real is how cold this house can be. Every life is fake tonight, I think I'll cut the cord and let them die. No point pretending there's a sparkle left inside. She took the only real thing when she walked out on Christmas Eve. Now the holidays feel like a joke that only hurts to believe. Every life feels fake. Tomorrow I'll unplug them all, so the dark can finally match the way I fall. Merry Christmas to the empty room. The lights are off, and I am too. And I am too. Snow started right after midnight, soft and thick and merciless, covering the porch boards where I was gonna draw down on one knee. I had the ring in my coat, pocket for 6 straight weeks, waiting for this exact night, waiting for her to say yes to me. Now the flakes just keep coming, like the sky's trying to bury the plan. So I grab the shovel from the shed, try to stay a steady man. Streets asleep, no headlights, no witnesses, just me and the scrape of metal wood. I'm shoveling at 2 a.m. so tomorrow no one sees the tracks of where I fell apart. Out here on my knees, pushing white lies into piles, pretending I'm just clearing the way, when really I'm moving the snow so it don't land on the spot she was supposed to stay. Every scrape is a prayer nobody hears. Every breath hangs frozen with the tears. I'm shoveling at 2 a.m. so the morning can't tell I broke. The porch light flickers like it knows the script got torn in half. I keep thinking I hear footsteps crunching up the path, but it's only the wind, or maybe my heart playing tricks again. I shovel faster, harder, like exhaustion might fix a man. The ring box is still in my pocket, heavier than this load of snow, cutting through the line and reminding me what I'll never get to show. If the neighbors wake up and look out, they'll just see a guy doing his chore. They won't see the future dying underneath this floor. Shoveling at 2 a.m. so tomorrow no one sees how deep the hurt goes. When love decides to leave, I clear the steps we would've climbed together, hand in hand, brand new. Now I'm just making sure there's nothing left that looks like us two. Every scrape is a goodbye I can't say out loud. Every pile is a promise turning into a shroud. I'm shoveling at 2 a.m. so the daylight don't see me crack. When the walk is finally clean, I stand there, chest burning cold, shovel handle frozen to my palms, ring burning a hole. I could toss it in the drifts, let the spring thaw take it away, but I'm not there yet. Maybe next storm, maybe someday. I'm shoveling at 2 a.m. one more time before the dawn. By the time the sun comes up, the evidence will all be gone. No footprints, no ring mark, no trace of the man who cried. Just smooth white silence where a lifetime almost came alive. I lean the shovel on the rail, walk inside and lock the door. Snow starts falling again. I won't fight it anymore. Let it cover the porch, let it cover the plan, let it cover the man who still can't understand. The house is too still, just the hum of the fridge. Clock hits 11:50, snow on the ridge. Lights on the tree keep blinking red and green, same colors as the ones we hung in 2019. I pour one more whiskey, pretend it's for cheer, but it's really just something to hold while you're not here. I swore I was fine, swore I moved on, but December's a liar and midnight is long. Almost called you at midnight on Christmas Eve, thumb on your name like it still believes. One tap and I'd hear the voice I used to know, say Merry Christmas, soft and slow. I'd ruin your new life, you ruined my peace. So I let the screen fade and I let you keep the half of my heart I still can't release. Almost called you, almost. Your sweater still folded in the top drawer sleeve. I tell people I forgot, but I never retrieve. The ornament we bought in that little Berlin shop still hangs front and center, I can't make it stop. I wonder if you're laughing with someone new, while I'm here talking to ghosts that still sound like you. I type, I miss you, delete it again. Some things are better left unsent in the end. Almost called you at midnight on Christmas Eve, thumb on your name like you still believe. Just one tap and I'd hear the voice I used to know say Merry Christmas, soft and slow. I'd ruin your new life, you ruined my peace. So I let the screen fade and I let you keep the half of my heart I still can't release. Almost called you, almost. Maybe you're asleep, maybe you're alone. Maybe your phone lights up with somebody's I'm coming home. Maybe you saw my name for a second too and felt the same ache tear right through. Or maybe you deleted me months ago. God, I hope not, but I'll never know. I didn't call you at midnight on Christmas Eve. Thumb finally moved and I let you leave. The call log stays empty, the silence complete. Merry Christmas to me on this cold empty street. Some ghosts you don't wake, some wounds never heal. So I'll carry your name like a secret I feel. Every year when the clock strikes 12 I still kneel. I almost called you, I always will.
Three eggnogs deep on the couch again. Credits rolling on another perfect ending. Snow falls outside like it read the script. They kiss under the lights, the music swells, fade to black. I look at my phone, no miracle, no heart attack. Just me and the dog in the same old crack in the ceiling. Every year I think maybe this December the universe will finally remember. But every Christmas movie ends with them getting back together. Real life doesn't get that scene. They don't run through the airport, don't drop to one knee. No swelling strings, no slow motion snow. You don't come home, the credits just roll and I'm still here alone on the screen. Every Christmas movie lies to me. I passed the diner where we carved our names. They repainted the booth, but I still feel the same. The waitress says Merry Christmas like it's easy to say. I not tip too much and walk away. I keep waiting for the part where the guy realizes, but the only thing that realizes is the cold in my eyes. I rehearse the speech I'll never give about how some people never stop loving, they just live. Every Christmas movie ends with them getting back together. Real life keeps the lights on low. No grand gesture, no mistletoe. Baby, please don't go. Just another December 25th where I unwrap the truth like a gift. I already know every Christmas movie lies to me. I used to fast forward to the happy parts. Now I pause on the lonely ones, memorize the dark, because that's where I live now, between the frames, where nobody runs and nobody changes, and the only bells ringing are the ones in my chest, saying let her go, let her rest. Every Christmas movie ends with them getting back together. Real life ends with me turning the TV off, putting the leftovers away, locking the door, hanging the stockings that still have your name, knowing tomorrow the world moves on just the same, and nobody writes a song about the ones who stay gone. Every Christmas movie lies, and I keep watching anyway.
Snow on the window, same as last year. Lights on the tree still blink through my beer. I told myself I'd leave it alone, but the frame on the shelf kept calling me home. You're smiling that ugly red sweater, the only damn thing that still feels like forever. I stood there shaking, thumb on the glass, like I could erase the weight of the past. So I took you down from last Christmas night, pulled the nail slow, tried to do it right. Couldn't rip you up, couldn't burn the proof, just slid you in the drawer with the 22. Face down in the dark, like a loaded gun, one bad night away from being done. I took you down, but I can't let you go. Last Christmas lives when nobody knows. The house is too quiet, the dog don't even bark. He still waits by the door after dark. Sometimes I open that drawer just to breathe, smell the cold paper and almost believe you're walking back in with snow in your hair, saying, baby, I'm sorry, I'm still there. But the hallway stays empty, the silence wins. I close it again and hate my own skin. Yeah, I took you down from last Christmas night, hung a clock in the hole to pretend it's alright. But time don't heal what won't leave my hands. You're locked in the wood with the bullets and plans. Face down in the dark, like a loaded gun. One drink too many and we both come undone. I took you down, God, I miss you so. Last Christmas waits where the hurting don't show. Maybe in 10 years I'll laugh at the pain, or maybe I'll load it and call out your name. Either way, darling, you're still in this room, a ghost in a drawer in a 4-minute tomb. I took you down from last Christmas night. The walls got a scar in the pale morning light. I swore I was stronger, swore I was through, but some things you bury still breathe under you. Face down in the dark, like a loaded gun. One breath from the edge and the damage is done. I took you down, but you're never really gone. Last Christmas sleeps with the safety of. Merry Christmas to me. The drawer stays shut for now. It's 2 a.m. and the streetlights wear halos. Snow coming down like the world's trying to hush itself. I'm on the couch with the lights off, glass in my hand, watching every flake land like it's got something to tell. I wonder what city called you tonight. If your heat's broken too, if you pull that old blanket tight, if you're standing there barefoot on some stranger's floor, staring up at the same sky we don't share anymore. It's funny how silence can sound like your name, when the only thing moving is frozen rain. It's the same snow, different lives, different now. Different routes, different towns, different route. You're probably thinking of nothing at all while I'm counting the inches between rise and fall of every flake that remembers your skin. God, I hope it's cold where you are, so you feel me again. I still leave the porch light on like you might come home, even though your coat's been gone 3 winters long. The radio hums low, some song we used to know. I turn it up so the quiet won't ask where you go. Do you ever press your palm to the window pane? Leave a ghost to heat the way we left everything. Does the snow still taste like the night we kissed in the car, with the engine running and the world too far? Swear I just saw your breath in the air, or maybe that's just what lonely looks like out there. Same snow, different lives drifting down, covering streets where we both walk around. You're laughing in some kitchen I'll never see, while I'm talking to shadows that look like we. Every crystal that lands is a letter unsent, saying I'm still here, where are you? In the language of winter and almost repent. If I drove through the night, white-knuckled and blind, would the snow let me back or just cover the signs? Would you open the door with that sleepy half smile? Say it took you long enough, like no time had passed at all. Or would we just stand there, two strangers in the storm, watching the same snow turn to water and keep us warm one last time? Same snow, same moon, same ache in the bones, same heart learning how to be alone. Fall heavier tonight, cover every mistake, make the whole world forget the promises we didn't keep. I'll stay here watching till morning burns through, till the snow stops falling, and I'll stop falling for you. It's 4 a.m. now, the street's gone white. Not a footprint, not a fight, just the same snow on your window and mine. Good night. The market smells like cinnamon and pine again. Same crooked stall, same strings of lights that never quite stay straight. Steam rises from the glue iron like ghosts of conversations. I walk slow, hands deep in pockets, pretending now I'm just browsing. But every laugh that floats over the crowd makes my heart trip like it's still alive. To hope one of them belongs to you. I tell myself I'm only here for the light, but I've been circling the same 3 hours for 2 hours tonight. I'm looking for you in every red coat, every dark-haired girl with snow on her lashes, every voice that almost says my name. I buy nothing, touch nothing, just keep moving through. Like if I stay hard enough, one of these strangers will turn into you. I know you're not here, haven't been for years, but my eyes still hunt for your face in the glow of reindeer-shaped lights and cheap mulled wine tears. A kid tugging his mom toward the carousel, the way you used to tug me toward anything that sparkled. I almost smile, then remember I'm not allowed to anymore. A couple argue softly by the wooden ornaments. He reaches for her hand, she lets him. I look away so fast I walk into a lantern pole. The vendor asks if I'm okay. I lie and say yes, I've been lying since the December you left. I pass the same pretzel stand 4 times. The girl working it starts to recognize the ache in my eyes. Still looking for you in every red coat, every scarf that might be the one I gave you, every silhouette that breaks my heart in half. I'm a ghost doing laps around memories nobody else can see, buying nothing but punishment in 3/4 time, while still in ninth place like it's mocking me. I know you're warm somewhere else tonight, but I could still find. I stop in front of the big tree at the end, the one we kissed under when everything still made sense. A little boy asked his dad why the man looked so sad. I pretend I didn't hear. I pretend I'm not crying into my own breath. I pretend I don't still check every face for the only one that ever felt like Christmas. One last laugh, then I'll leave, I swear. One last look at every red coat. They're starting to pack up the lies. The snow's turning to slush under lonely boots. I still don't buy anything, because the only thing I ever wanted here walked away holding someone else's hand years ago, and I'm still standing in the same spot, looking for you in every red coat that isn't yours. The market closes, the lights go dark, one string at a time. I walk home empty-handed, carrying you anyway. I'm still on yesterday's coffee, scrolling without thinking. Your name lights up in a story I swore I'd stop checking. There you are in the sweater I gave you last year, laughing in front of a tree that isn't mine. His arm around your waist like it always belonged there. Same light, same smile, different living room, different life. I zoom in on the background like a crime scene photo, looking for proof I'm crazy, but the proof is wearing your hand like a trophy. The phone burns colder than the air outside. Funny how a picture can feel like a homicide. You're spending Christmas with the guy you left me for, opening presents I'll never afford, while I sit in the dark with the sound turned low, watching the life I lost put on its show. You're kissing him under mistletoe. I hung singing the carols we made up when we were young, and I'm just a ghost in your rearview nativity, realizing the only silent night is the one happening to me. Your mom posted a photo of the table set for 8. I count the chairs like a masochist doing math. There's this plate where mine used to be. Same china, same candle, same everything, except the man who thought forever lived in that house. I wonder if you kept my stocking or threw it away. If he knows the cocoa needs 3 marshmallows, not 2. If he calls you baby the way I used to. If he knows that's my childhood ornament on the highest branch. Or if you finally told the truth about who hung it there. I should close the app, I should block, delete, forget, but I keep refreshing like a junkie in debt. You're spending Christmas with the guy you left me for, where in the future I pay for in tears on the floor. He gets the mornings I used to wake up to. The dog still thinks I'm coming home soon. You're building snowmen with hands that used to hold mine, while I'm learning how silence can scream the whole time. Merry Christmas to the girl who traded up, and to the man who still sleeps on his side of love. I hope the eggnog tastes like you. I hope the lights flicker when you kiss. I hope when he says I love you at midnight, some tiny part of you hears it in my voice. I hope you're happy. God, I hope you're happy, even if it kills me. You're spending Christmas with the guy you left me for, and I'm spending and learning how heavy your heart can get. The snow keeps falling like it's trying to bury November, but some things refuse to stay dead. So I'll turn off the phone, pour the last of the whiskey, raise a glass to the girl who used to be with me. Merry Christmas, darling, wherever you are. I hope he knows you hate cinnamon in your cocoa. I hope he never
never learns how perfectly you fit in my arms. Ooh, your new Christmas morning looks beautiful from the outside, from the cold, from the wrong side of everything.
Red cups, cheap tinsel, someone spiked the punch again. Boss is wearing the same ugly sweater he's worn since 2019. They dim the lights for the playlist, Mariah starts her run. I smile on cue like a man who still has someone. HR Katie hugs me too long, says you look good really. Her eyes finish the sentence for a guy who got left in October. I nod, sip the flat beer, count ceiling tiles like rosary beads, while the room keeps asking the question I can't outrun. Yeah, I rehearsed this all week in the shower. She couldn't make it work, trip, long story. Sounds almost believable if you say it fast enough. Where's your +1 this year? They keep asking like it's small talk, like the answer is in a graveyard in my throat. I laugh it off, shrug, say we're done actually. Watch their faces fold into that polite pity mask. Then I escape to the balcony where the cold doesn't pretend. Light a cigarette, I don't even smoke anymore, just to have something burning that isn't me. While inside they dance without us, and I die a little every time someone says your name. Mike from accounting claps my shoulder, slurs, plenty of fish, buddy. I wanna tell him the ocean moved and forgot to take me. Sarah from marketing asks if I'm on the apps yet. I lie and say I'm taking it slow. Truth is I still type your name into the search bar every night at 2 a.m. like a prayer I can't unlearn. They start the Secret Santa, I got a $10 gift card to the coffee. I almost laughed last year, you stole my gift and gave me you instead. I check my phone for muscle memory, no new messages, never are. But the lock screen is still us at last year's party, kissing under paper mistletoe. Where's your +1 this year? Becomes a chorus nobody asked for. I wear the smile like a rented tux, too tight, wrong fit. Raise my cup when they toast to new beginnings, while my heart toasts to the ending that never ends. Someone spikes the music louder to cover the awkward. I slip out early, say I've got an early flight. Life so smooth even I almost believe I'm going somewhere that isn't away from you. In the elevator down, I finally let the mask slip. Watch my reflection cry without sound. 43 floors of free fall feels about right. When the doors open to the lobby, I'm composed again. Cold air slaps me awake on the sidewalk. Snow starting to fall like the city's trying to bury the evidence. I walk home past couples holding hands and answer the question one last time out loud to nobody. She's not coming this year or any year. Merry fucking Christmas to me. Where's your +1 this year? I don't answer anymore, just smile the dead smile I perfected tonight. Let them think I'm fine, let them think I'm healed, while I carry your absence in a red cup that still tastes like the last kiss we never took at last year's office Christmas party. I delete the photo on the walk home, thumb hovering for 10
tie that suddenly feels like a noose made of tinsel.
I bought it on a Tuesday in October. Small jeweler downtown, rain tapping the window like you knew. The guy wrapped it in midnight blue velvet, said she's gonna cry happy tears. I smile like a man who still believes in guarantees. Practice the words in the car, mirror every red light. Marry me not just for Christmas but for all the days after. I had the rooftop pick, fairy lights, snow, our song on a speaker. December 24th, 8 p.m. I even asked your dad. Funny how forever can fit in one tiny box and still be too heavy to carry alone. This is the Christmas proposal that never happened, because you packed your life in November and drove away. I still walk around with a ring in my coat, like a bullet I'm too scared to take out. Every carol sounds like it's laughing at me. Every happy couple looks like a crime scene. I was gonna give you forever on one knee, but you gave me silence, and I gave the ring nothing, not even a finger, not even a chance. I see you in every engaged girl's left hand, diamond flashes like accusations on the subway. I cooked for one on Christmas Eve, said 2 plates out of habit, then stared at the empty chair till the food went cold and the tears went hot. Your mom texted, are you okay? I tell you back, yeah, just tired. The light glow brighter than the tree. I still have the reservation table for 2 at the rooftop bar. They called yesterday to confirm my lettering. The velvet box sits in the top drawer next to the future that got returned to sender. This is the Christmas proposal that never happened, the one that died somewhere between I love you and goodbye. I practiced your yes in 100 different mirrors, but never got to say the question out loud. Now the ring just learns new ways to bruise me. Every time my hand brushes the pocket I can't empty. I was ready to give you my whole life in one breath. You took it anyway, just not the way I planned. Midnight mass bells ring like they're mocking. I kneel in the back row, fists closed around metal and regret. Ask God if he can rewind 2 months, or at least teach me how to unclench. He stays quiet, so do I, except for the part of me screaming inside the velvet. Choose me, choose me, choose me. This is the Christmas I carry in my coat lining, a ring you'll never see, a question you'll never hear. I still walk past that rooftop sometimes, look up at the fairy lights and never gotta watch it say yes. Maybe next year I'll sell it, maybe next year I'll stop reaching for the pocket, but tonight the box stays closed and my heart stays open, bleeding tinsel and almost on the Christmas that never happened. Snow falls soft on streets full of new beginnings. I stand under the same streetlight where I plan to kiss my fiancé. Hands in pockets, ring against heartbeat, counting down to a moment that arrived and live. without me. I wake up before the sun, like when we were kids, but the room is too quiet. No rustle of you stealing the cover. My arm slides across the sheets on instinct, expecting the curve of your shoulder, the warmth of your skin. Instead it finds cold cotton in the shape of a ghost. The clock says 6:47, same as every year we had. I lie perfectly still so the mattress won't know that half of it died months ago. I keep my eyes closed a second longer, hoping the dream will finish what reality started. It's Christmas morning and I'm reaching for you. Across a bed they learn how to sleep without you. My fingers close on nothing but the chill of what's gone. I still say morning baby to an empty dawn. The tree downstairs is lit, but the lights feel like lies, because the only gift I wanted never opened her eye beside me again. Doesn't even smell like you anymore, just detergent and the loneliness I washed it in. I traced the place your head used to fit, like reading Braille written and missing. There's a wrap box on your nightstand. I bought it in October when I still thought miracles are good timing. It's a necklace with the day we met. Now it's just evidence in a room that lost its case. I leave it there. Some things are too final to open. I count the ceiling cracks like I'm counting blessings. None of them answer back. It's Christmas morning and I'm reaching for you. Palm open like a prayer. Nobody's listening to the space where your laugh should be is perfectly clean. No wrinkles, no warmth, no proof you were ever a dream. I pull the blanket over the hollow you left. Pretend I'm only cold, pretend I'm not bereft of the one person Christmas was invented for. I finally get up, feet on frozen floor, walk past the stockings. One hung, one forever empty. The coffee tastes like punishment. I drink it anyway, because staying awake is the only way to keep reaching, even when there's nothing left to reach for. It's Christmas morning and I'm still reaching for you. Through the dust of a life that came half undone, I whisper Merry Christmas into the dead air, hoping heaven has better mail service than here. Then I curl back into the left side of Christmas and let the right side stay winter forever. The sun climbs slow, indifferent and cold. I close my eyes and reach one more time. Old habit, old heart, same cold. The tree is up, but the lights don't blink. Just half-hearted glow, like it's tired of pretending. I told my family I needed quiet this year,
So it's me, the radiator hits, and a bottle of something cheap. I drag the cardboard box from underneath the bed, the one labeled do not open until you're over her. Spoiler, I never got over her. Tape snaps like a small gunshot, and Christmas Eve begins. No stockings hung, no carols off, just dust and the sound of my own heart coughing. I'm unboxing memories instead of presents, pulling out pieces of us wrapped in old receipts. Your laugh in a movie stub, your perfume in a scarf. Every ticket, every note, every photograph is a gift I can't return, and wouldn't even if I could. I sit on the floor surrounded by 2 years ago, holding the only Christmas that still feels like home, while the clock counts down to a morning I'll spend alone. Here's the ornament we bought in the mountain town, the one you dropped and cracked, still hung it anyway. Here's the playlist QR code you drew on a napkin. I scan it sometimes just to watch it fail. Here's the sweater you left, sleeves too short for me, I'll wear it anyway. Arms cold, heart colder. Here's the letter I never sent, dear you, I'm still not okay. Folded so many times, the creases cut. The radiator clinks like it's trying to speak, but even the pipes gave up on me this week. Unboxing memories instead of presents, re-gifting myself the nights I can't forget. Your handwriting on the back of a boarding pass still says see you soon, like a promise that never passed. I light no candles, I hang no star, just sit in the wreckage of who we are and pretend the tears are only paper cuts from handling a love too sharp enough to open me up. Midnight comes quiet as a thief, steals another year of belief. I find the tiny velvet box at the bottom, empty now, ring long return, but the indentation of where it lives still fits my thumb perfectly. I press it there like a bruise I can't stop picking, and whisper Merry Christmas to the dark, like you might still be listening. No bells, no bells, no midnight mass, just me and a box of the past. I'll pack it all away by dawn, tape it shut with shaking hands. Promise myself next year I'll throw it out, but we both know how that story ends. So I'll keep unboxing memories instead of presents, until the cardboard dissolves, or my heart does. Whichever gives up first, the radiator finally goes quiet. The room is colder than the snow. I leave the box open on the floor like a manger nobody adores, and sleep among the ghosts of us on a Christmas Eve that never really was. Dashboard glow at 1 AM, no destination on the signs. I meant to delete it last year, but my thumb never quite tried. Folder says Christmas Weather 2022, 27 songs like little landmines I can't drive through. I hit play in the first notes of Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Punch me straight in the ribs like a drunk ex-lover's fist. Your voice leaks through the speakers, laughing after track 3, saying this one's cheesy, but it's us. God, it still is. The heater's broken, so I let the cold keep me awake. Every mile's another year I can't erase. I'm driving nowhere with your Christmas on repeat, white lines blurring like
like the tears I never let you see. Every street light looks like the tree we never took down. I keep turning up the volume so the silence won't drown me and all the things I never said, while you're probably asleep in someone else's bed, listening to a brand new list. And I'm stuck here loving the ghost of your favorite Christmas. Track 9 is that shitty indie cover of Blue Christmas you swore made you cry every time, and yeah, it still does. I passed the exit to your mom's house, almost take it twice. Wonder if the porch swing's still creaking without us tonight. The battery dies at the part where Bing Crosby promises we'll have troubles, but they'll be miles away. Guess even dead singers laugh sometimes. I plug the phone into the car just to keep you alive. 1% feels like mercy at 75. Still driving nowhere, your Christmas on repeat. Snow starting to fall like it's trying to bury me. I know every crack in your voice, every breath between lines. I memorized the way you hum, half a beat behind. And I hate how much I love that you're still here, singing in a car that learned how to disappear. You moved on to newer songs, I bet, but I can't let this playlist go just yet. I pull over when I'll be home for Christmas comes on, because I can't see the road through the places we went wrong. I sit in the static and dashboard light, whispering I'm sorry to a version of you from another life. The song is a silence roars. I press play before it hurts more. One more loop, then I'll stop, I swear. One more mile, one more year. Your Christmas lives in this phone like a scar, and I keep picking at it under passing stars. Maybe someday I'll reach the end of the list, let the last note fall and finally get some rest. But tonight I'm just a man made of gasoline and regret, driving nowhere with you singing me home to a place that doesn't exist. No. The sky's turning gray, the playlist starts again. Track 1, have yourself. I mouth the words like a prayer, I'll never amen, and keep driving.
City lights are bleeding on the ice again. Couple spinning slow like nothing ever ends. I stand at the railing with a coffee gone cold, watching strangers laugh in the place we used to go. Her scarf was red, her cheeks were flushed from the wind. She said, don't let go, and I promised I never would. Then she slipped, arms flailing like a startled bird, and I caught her, God, I caught her before she hit the world. That was the moment time decided to be kind. For one perfect second she was only mine. Now every Christmas the ring lights up the same, but the arms around those girls don't carry my name. I still feel the weight of the year you fell into me, laughing in my coat, safe as anyone could ever be. I watched them glide where we used to be, flawless and free, and nobody falls, nobody needs saving like you needed me. I'd give anything for one more crash into my chest, just to feel you breathing. Thank you against my neck. They play our songs, some old Sinatra croon. I swear the speakers know exactly what they're doing. A little girl tumbles, her father lifts her high. She giggles without fear, I almost start to cry. Because you never laugh like that again after December, when the fights got sharp and the silence got longer. You skated out of my hands, one word at a time, till the ice between us was too thin to cross a line. I should have held tighter when I had the chance, instead of letting pride teach us both how to dance apart. Now every Christmas the ring lights up the same, but the arms around those girls don't carry my name. I still feel the weight of the year you fell into me. Your frozen fingers clutching the sleeves of my coat sleeve. They all look so steady, no one's about to break. Well, I'm still here catching a ghost that got away. I trade every future for one more clumsy spin, just to hear you whisper, catch me again. I wonder if you drive past sometime, see the lights and feel the scar where my hands used to lie. Do you ever miss almost falling, knowing someone would always, always be there when you did? The city keeps skating, the years keep moving on, but I'm stuck in the second before you were gone, in the year you fell into me. And I swore I'd never drop you. Funny thing about promises on ice, they crack too. So I stand here every winter, hands empty and ready, hoping one night you'll come back unsteady and fall one more time, fall one more time, right where you left me. City lights bleed on the ice again, and nobody falls tonight. Nobody falls except me. Snow came early that December, like it was trying to bury the truth. You packed your bags while the carols played, said I can't do this, I'm already gone in my youth. I stood in the doorway, watched your taillights fade, 2 weeks before the 25th. You took the warmth, left the lights on the tree, in a silence louder than any gift. I told myself I'd take it down in January, when the hurt felt less like a fresh cut. But January turned to February, and I still haven't moved a single ornament. Just 2 stockings on the mantle, one with your name in glitter and felt, one with mine that's half falling down. But I can't bring myself to take yours away. I still hang them both every Christmas Eve, like maybe you walk back through the snow, like maybe love is just running late, and the fire's still waiting for you to come home. The neighbors ask how I'm holding up, I smile and say I'm fine, just keeping busy. Truth is I talk to your empty chair, play our old records and pretend you're with me. I bought the peppermint coffee you like, even though I hate the taste. Some habits die harder than hearts, and I'm still learning how to wait. I keep your side of the bed made up, like a shrine I'm afraid to disturb. The pillows still smell like your hair, or maybe that's just what lonely does to a man. There's 2 stockings on the mantle, one with your name in glitter and felt, one with mine that's half falling down. But I can't bring myself to take yours away. I still hang them both every Christmas Eve, like maybe you walk back through the snow, like maybe love is just running late, and the fire's still waiting for you to come home.
This year I almost threw it in the box. Had my hand on the fabric, ready to let go, but the stitches spelled the year we got married, and my fingers remembered before my heart could say no. So I hung it higher than ever, like defiance, like prayer, like proof that some ghosts are gentler than others, and some men are still in love with the truth. There's two stockings on the mantle. Yours is faded, mine is torn at the seam, but every December I fill them both with the wishes I can't stop wishing. I'll keep hanging them till I'm dust on the floor, or till you walk back in from the cold. Either way, the fire's still burning, and one of them is still waiting for you to come home. Two stockings on the mantle. Merry Christmas, darling.